What's going on, everybody, and welcome to today's episode. I'm pretty excited about today's episode. I got a lot of info coming, some channel direction, some things about the Evo. But first, I want to start off with some used cars for sale here in Japan. I know you guys really enjoy these, and it is the weekend. It is a beautiful day to be out and about filming, and I saw some cool cars, so I wanted to come check them out, share them with you. So first, let's start off with that, and then we'll talk about what I got to get off my chest here in a little bit. So stay tuned. So we're going to kick this thing off with this Evo 6 right here, and I don't think it's for sale, honestly. And you know what I'm thinking? It's kind of weird, but I know y'all saw the Junkyard video where I found a silver Evo 6. I'm wondering if this is it. Kind of want to track this vehicle. So we're gonna look at this, and then I'm gonna go back and look at that footage of that Evo 6 and see if it's the same car. I'm not saying it is 100%, but it might be. I'll post that video somewhere up here if you want to go check that out if you haven't seen that, so you can see what I'm talking about. But I feel like I remember seeing a Johnny's used car sticker. Man. Yeah, this thing has a whole bunch of it. Man, look at that rust hole. Damn. Kind of want to pop the hood because I remember what was underneath, but I'm not gonna touch it. Actually, you know what? I don't think this is the same car. The reason I say that is this front bumper right here. It is completely different than the front bumper in that Evo I found at the Junkyard. Interesting, but I do like that oil cooler thing right there. That little air duct for the oil cooler. But man, that intercooler is beat. Oh, they got one on that side too. Such a sad sight. There's all sorts of pieces back in the back seat. What a shame. What a shame. But hey, it's the Evo 6. But as you guys can see, Okinawa does take its toll on a lot of vehicles out here. Look at all that rust. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this Evo 6. Oh man, look at the rust just all along the side of the body. So I'm wondering if they're gonna part it out. I do see a seat in there and some other stuff. But I mean, there are probably a lot of good parts left on this car. I know these came with Brembos. Yeah. So it does have the Brembos on it. So I don't know, might have to ask somebody about that. We'll see. All right, and here's a Toyota Carina GTR. Old school looking vehicle. I feel like I saw this one out here before. But a pretty sweet ride. I don't know a whole lot about these, but like I said, you guys are the pros, and I'm sure a lot of you will chime in. But the body doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape. But I don't see any price information on it. Here's the Legacy. It's been sold. I've said in the past, I am a fan of these Mitsubishi Delicas, especially this model. I'd really like to get my hands on one. I don't know, there's just something about it. Like, there's such an aggressive front end for a minivan. And they are 4x4. And they are lifted from the factory. Here's another one. Yo, check out the interior. Yeah, that is some 90s JDM funky interior right there. It's got the curtains. I don't see any prices. I'm trying to get some prices for you guys. What's the point in showing JDM Cars for sale if you don't know how much they're asking for the vehicles? Yeah. Yeah, 200ZX. Rocking the T-tops. But no price. Still a really sweet looking ride. All right, here's a WRX. It is a 2001 5-speed, and they are asking $7,500. And that comes with the 2-year JCI and 1-year warranty. Feel like it's a lot for WRX. I feel like I could find this car cheaper back in the States. And granted, I haven't been back in America in about 5 years, but I don't remember WRXs going for $8,000. And we're in Japan, so you'd think, you know, the prices here would naturally be lower. I don't know. But that's what Johnny's is asking. Might be low mileage. Here's a Lexus IS 250, and this is a version S, and they are asking $7,900. So for $400 more, you can get a Lexus over that WRX. This is a 2006, pretty clean car. Man, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I came to Johnny's. Man, it's got to be like 6 months ago. I'm gonna have to check my videos, but I remember seeing this R32. It was in like a little bit worse condition than this. It definitely has been cleaned up with a carbon fiber hood, but I don't see any price information on it. It still has bald tires. I don't know if this car is getting prepped. I asked that question last time, and here it is, still sitting here with no changes to it. And then there's a FC RX-7 over here. This one's up on jack stands. It's got the auction paperwork, and I think this was out here last time too. But unfortunately, condensation from the morning, we can't see the information on it. And then a FD RX-7, and I feel like this one was out here too, but same thing. It says sold in the window. But I want to say last time I came out here, I saw the same thing, so not sure. Sorry I can't get the prices on these cars. I know it's what you guys really want to see. It's not a whole lot out here today. Not a whole lot of goodies. Kind of disappointed. Normally Johnny's has some of the most sports cars out of the used car dealerships around here. And I'm gonna go ahead and apologize if there's anything I missed. I feel like every time I walk by a car and you guys spot it out, I just completely overlook it. So I'll go ahead and apologize ahead of time. Yeah, but I really don't see anything else. Wait, check out what's behind this Delica. Hey, Nissan Skyline R31. But this thing's just dying back here. Flat tire. Look at the paint. Yo, I actually remember this car with the cracked taillight. I'm gonna post that video link below too. And this car was not this bad when I made that video. This thing, oh man. This thing is just falling apart. Look at all the rust on the ground underneath it. Jeez, look at this. Yo, seriously, go check out the video. I'll post a link somewhere on this screen. It was like one of my first used car sales videos that I made back in the day. I don't remember exactly what they're asking, but it does have impul wheels on here. Pretty sweet. This thing literally is just being eaten alive by rust right now. Well, another legendary 80s car just gone, because I don't think there's any saving it. Well, sorry, what a bummer, but I'm telling you, I remember seeing those cracked taillights. So I'm pretty sure that's the same vehicle. And man, I think that was about a year ago, and that thing is toast. All right, guys, sorry there wasn't a whole lot of Johnny's. I'm gonna head to another dealership. Like I said, I don't know the name of it, but check out that Evo. It's kind of crazy, right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that R31. Honestly, it's pretty depressing seeing that car from the condition it was in to what it is in now. I'm just kind of glad somebody didn't buy that car. I'm not gonna lie, like I would have been pretty pissed if I would have bought that car and it ended up looking like that after a year of ownership. Maybe they didn't wash it or wax it or anything and it's just been sitting outside, but still, like that thing deteriorated quick. Like I've never seen anything like that. Anyways, I'm gonna hop back in the car and head over to the next dealership. Really sweet car that I drove by the other day, so stay tuned. Yeah, I'm making a quick pit stop. I just saw something on the way, driving over to the next stop. Check this out. An Evo 5. Yeah, with a kanji plate. I feel like I've seen this car before. Interesting color palette on the wheels. I always dig a white Evo though. It looks like it's missing the door panel. Definitely some car owned by somebody. Hey, if you own this car and you're watching, love your car, man. Hit me up sometime. I'd definitely like to feature it. Yeah, a little rally art badge. Cool car. Hey, and if you're looking for parts, I'm not even kidding. That Evo 6 is like right up there, so go check it out if you need something. Anyways, back to the dealership. So I was actually headed to the other stop I had planned, and on the way, I saw another car, so I figured I'd just pull over and stop real quick. So right now, I am at Upside Custom, and you can see they got some Hummers here, right? But check this out. Boom, Silvia S15. Right off the bat, we see the front mount intercooler on here. So we know it's a Spec R and it's got the SR20 DET. Looks like aftermarket front bumper. Man, pretty clean paint. But is it me or do those look like 350Z? 350Z wheels. Oh well. It's got aftermarket front fender here. A little bit of rust. A little bit of rust peeping through there. You gotta be careful with these Oki cars. But I mean, on the outside it looks pretty good. It definitely has been lowered. Aftermarket tail lights, the exhaust. It's got a little bit of rust on it, but I do like the dual cat back like that. I definitely like the black with the smoke tail lights. Momo steering wheel, awesome. It's got a Nismo shift knob. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. You can see the gauges right there, where the AC vents go. That's kind of cool. It's got the little drift button for the e-brake. Interior overall looks pretty clean. Aftermarket front hood, you got the vent right there. A little bit of a gap right here. Like I've said in the past, we know how these aftermarket bumpers go. Fitment is not always perfect. It's really hard depending on how cheap the kit is or who does the work. And you can see right here, it's off by just a little bit, nothing major. And for this Silvia, I don't know the year, I don't know the mileage on it, but they're asking 1,190,000 yen, which comes out to about 10,000. I want to say 10.5, 10.6. I'll check my phone real quick and actually get the conversion rate. All right, so I just pulled the conversion rate on my phone, and for this S15, you're looking at 10,600 US dollars, which I'm sure a lot of you would pay to get your hands on an S15. Boosted, it does have the body kit. You might want to change the wheels out, but nothing major. I mean, very, very cool looking car, and it has a lot of potential. I really love the spoilers on these S15s. I love that third brake light built into the spoiler. Very cool car. Let me know what you guys think about this Silvia. It's probably one of the cleaner S15s I've seen for sale around here. And that price, man, I know these prices are gonna skyrocket on these cars when they get closer to that 25-year mark. So we got a few more years on these. If you're smart and you just see how the market's going for all the other cars that are becoming eligible or eligible right now, I would try to scoop up an S15 and hold on to it, especially a clean one. So that's enough with that. H2 Hummer, 4,490,000 yen. That's like $41,000, $42,000. But you'd have to be mad to drive a Hummer like this in Okinawa. I'm telling you, these roads are not that big, and this thing is like driving a tank. But just interesting to see out here in Japan. But yeah, awesome S15. So I'm gonna get back in the car and go pick up and check out the car I originally wanted to go and see. All right, guys, I made another pit stop. I'm sorry. I should probably just stop saying, hey, I'm gonna go to the next spot now that I planned on, because there's so much crazy stuff in Japan. I never know what I'm gonna find. So I stopped at a dealership. I honestly have no idea what it is, but there's some wild cars here, so we're gonna check it out. So this dealership, I don't know, it's just pretty much a dirt lot off the side of this road. And I thought it was a junkyard initially, but look, they got an Escalade out here. Check out this old Chrysler. Look at this Honda Accord. It's got the freaking Cholo setup going on. This is a 94. Hey, left-hand drive. This will be eligible to go back to the States if it's not already. Automatically. Check out that Louis Vuitton. Man, oh, what's this back here? Check this out. What is this? An S15. No, what are you doing back here? Man, I'm telling you, Japan is out of control. Japan is nuts. Look at that rust spot. Man, this thing gutted out. It's automatic, Spec S. But look at this S15. Sorry guys, I was trying to make a cars for sale video, and now I'm kind of making a junkyard video. I see Upside on the plate. I don't know if that's the name of the dealership. But look at this Cordoba. Man, this is wild. 1978. A V8. But look how massive this car is. All right, let's see if there's any anything else. Look at this. What is this? Suburban? Man, they got some wild cars here. Wild cars. Another Escalade. I'm telling you, I was driving by and I was like, what is this up here? It's like, is this like a USDM junkyard? And I saw some for sale signs on some of the cars. What? Look at this Lincoln. Is this a town car? I don't know. It's like a Fast and Furious Okinawa drift car. I need to get my hands on this and put an RB26 in it. What are you doing out here? What are you doing? Hi. Man. Crazy lot. I'm really glad I pulled over and checked this out. Look at this truck. Is this thing on hydraulics? What? Upside hydraulics. So I'm assuming this is upside. I'll try to find some information. Here's an old Honda, a few Hondas. We'll check these out because you guys are always bugging me. Oh, and look at this. Nissan Cube. Just kidding. Honda of America Import Edition. And it's got the same badge on the steering wheel. Some old Honda Accords. Left-hand drive. I know left-hand drives are pretty sought after out here. Kind of like in America, we drive on the left hand, or you know, the steering wheel's on the left-hand side. So we're all about, you know, right-hand drive cars. Here it's just reverse. Same thing. This one's got that badge too. You guys might be able to fill me in on these two Honda Accords. This one has some red leather interior that's fading away pretty bad. I mean, personally, I wouldn't scoop up one of these, but who knows? Maybe these are, I mean, they're two doors. They pretty much look like the exact same car. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're the same car. BTC, Silver Arrow. What are those, Bitcoin wheels? Man, Mustang, crazy. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Look at this. Freaking Dodge Nitro. Left-hand drive. Man, so I recommend Upside if you're an American in Okinawa and you just absolutely have to have a left-hand drive car. Come check this place out. Look at this car, mystery car. This thing is like, oh my God, like 20 feet long. Imagine doing a 3-point turn in that. Nah, I'm good. All right, I'm going out to go find the next spot, or should I say anything else that pops up. All right, guys, I finally made it to the original destination, the original plan, until I just kind of went off the beaten path and found a whole bunch of cool, awesome cars. But I am here. This is the original plan, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the Evo and the channel news. So first, let's check out some of these cars I've been meaning to get to. All right, first one is gonna be the Silvia S14. Not really digging the wheels, but they're asking 1,490,000 yen. But it does have a front mount intercooler, so I'm pretty sure this is rocking an SR20 DET, and I just love these front ends. So we're at ABS right now. They have another lot way down there. I've filmed there before, but I guess they moved. However, I think they're closed right now. I would like to go inside and check it out. But they got an R35 GTR. I'm wondering if it's the same one that that I saw before. And here's a GT86. It's got 1,400 kilometers on it. It is a 2017, and they're asking 2,560,000 yen. It's about $23,000. It's not a bad price, and it is a Toyota GT86, the newer one. You can see right here, it's got the different front end. It's got 86 engraved into the side of the headlight right there. Nonetheless, cool car. Ooh, what is this? I see Type R, Euro R. So this is a Honda, I don't know, Odyssey. What is this? It's definitely a minivan. They're asking 790,000 yen. It's got 8,600 kilometers on it. It's a 22, so it's a 2010. And I see IV Tech, Mugen on the side. Mugen, however you pronounce that. Somebody correct me. Yeah, pretty cool. For 1,460,000 yen, it is a Honda S660. I don't know if you guys are able to see this through the glass. I don't know, I apologize. Take another look at this S14. These are work wheels. Varianta. I'm not really a fan of the style. I would probably replace them. There's a little bit of curb rash on this one. But that price, I asked the gentleman, they are opening up right now, and he said it does include JCI. So about 12,000. And it looks like it has, I'm trying to get the mileage for you guys, 162,000 kilometers, which is a little over 100,000 miles. I see a LCD screen in the glove box compartment over there. I do dig the rear end on this. It's definitely clean. I like the smoke tail light. It does have an aftermarket exhaust. The weather seals on the car look really good. The paint is a nice white pearl, looks super clean. Definitely looks like it's been redone before. I do see some, looks like coilovers. Yep, it's got some aftermarket coilovers. And I mean, a little bit of surface rust you can see. It's kind of like that S15 at that other spot, a little bit of surface rust right here, but not too bad. I mean, you could definitely touch that up, no problem. But not a bad price. S14, it is a 97. So you see the 9 there and you subtract 12. JCI is good until February 21. So yeah, the JCI was just done. 5-speed manual, obviously. Yeah, SR20 DET. Definitely a sweet car. So if you're looking for a Silvia S14 and you just got to Japan, or you're coming to Japan, definitely a good option sitting here at ABS. If you want more information, just hit me up, I'll give it to you. I know I mentioned in the beginning of the video I was going to talk a little bit about channel direction and the Evo and some plans for it. However, I didn't plan on going out and getting so much used car footage. I really only wanted to go see that S14, and I can't make this up. I literally hopped in the car today and I was driving around and I just kept finding little lots with all these crazy rare cars, awesome cars out here for Japan. I can't make this stuff up. I am literally not planning this. This was not like a scoped out big project. This was me driving to go look at the S14. And I kind of took a back road here, a back road there, and found all these gems to get you guys the content. So please, please, please throw me a like, comment below, let me know your favorite car, what you think the craziest car of this video was. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and go check me out on Instagram at Captain26. I'll post all that down below. Definitely go hook it up. And stay tuned, like I said, Evo Talk, that'll probably be in the next video. I might just make a dedicated video about that. So you definitely want to stay tuned, keep your ears out for that. That'll be coming real soon. Pretty much it, guys, for today. I'm gonna go out and enjoy the rest of my day here in Okinawa, so I will see you on the next video. Take it easy, later.